Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. I'm Jahan and today I'm going to be speaking to you about common skincare ingredients, when to use them, how to use them. So if you like this type of thing, don't forget to give this video a like and do subscribe because it really helps my channel. So some of the questions that I get asked around skincare, because I go through quite a few of the steps of my skin and on my dermatologist journey and that kind of thing, of how to use just everyday skincare and ingredients and when to use them on the face. And it can be quite confusing because there's a lot of information out there, but I think I've got a bit of a comprehensive guide of how to use them, a really simplified guide just to help you when you're shopping for ingredients and when to use them, because it can be quite overwhelming. So the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is SPF, and my favourite one at the moment is La Roche-Posay Factor 50 and Thelios, and this is the last step in your skincare routine. So after you've cleansed, after you've moisturised, you put SPF on. I like this one because for me, my oily skin type, it doubles up as a moisturiser as well, and my skin barrier is still protected. But this is one of the most, if not the most important step in your skincare routine. And with all the anti-aging products that are out there, SPF is always going to be your best one for your face, because it's going to protect you against those harmful UVA and UVB rays that penetrate the skin and change the cells. So SPF, last stage of your skincare. The next ingredient I'm going to talk about is Nyseminide. Nyseminide here, this one is by The Ordinary. This is one with zinc. And Nyseminide is a great ingredient. It mixes well with other things, so that's why you will often find it mixed in with other moisturizers. So for example, my Dr. Sam's Flawless Moisturiser has Nyseminide in it because it does mix well with other ingredients. You can use it in the morning and in the afternoon as well, and in the PM as well, so morning and evening as well. And it usually doesn't cause much irritation, but it can for some. So always introduce ingredients one at a time so you can tell whether it's that giving you irritation or something else giving you irritation. But Nyseminide is usually quite a safe bet. I like Nyseminide for two main reasons. I have oily skin, so it helps regulate the oils in my skin, which then helps the kind of spots and acne on your skin as well, so it can help that. And it also helps with hyperpigmentation, so it helps even out my skin. So that's why I really love Nyseminide, and for me it's a really inoffensive ingredient that does a lot. So this one by The Ordinary, or again you can find it in moisturizers too, and you can mix them in to your own moisturizers as well. So the next one I'm going to talk about is retinoids, and the one that I have is Retinoid, and this is 0.05%. This is one I get on prescription, but you can find over-the-counter retinoids, but they won't be as strong as what you can find on prescription. So this you only use in the night time because it gets broken down by sunlight, so it's a waste of a really expensive ingredient and it's not going to be as effective. If you start using retinoids, you want to start with every other day, 1 or 2 times a week or something like that, and build it up, because it can cause drying, irritation and peeling, and there is that kind of period, that breakthrough period with retinoids. I get sort of small bumps, and then after a couple of days they're gone, and then I get the full effect of the retinoids afterwards. But if you're using it on prescription like I am, you can have that discussion with your dermatologists on the best way to kind of break your skin and get into a skin routine with your retinoids, because everybody is going to be slightly different. I broke mine in quite quickly because my skin's kind of used to these things and used to topical creams on my skin, but with others it might take some time. So again, take your time with these things, so then overall you can use it for a longer period of time and enjoy the effects of retinoids, because you can really tell when someone started using retinoids in your skin. I think it's the most transformative ingredient out of all of the ones that are on the market. So things that you don't want to do with retinoids is mix it with vitamin C, and you also don't want to use it if you're pregnant because of high levels of vitamin A, and you also don't want to use it alongside other chemical exfoliants as well. So the way I use it is wash my face, then apply my retinoid, then wait for 10 minutes, and then if I need to I put some moisturiser on, otherwise I'm okay without. And the other important thing, I think, is to make sure you have dry skin, because I think the wet skin can increase the strength of the retinoid as well. So make sure your skin is nice and dry before you apply your retinoids. So the next ingredient is vitamin C, and everyone talks about vitamin C. There are varying types of vitamin C, and vitamin C isn't necessarily stable. So you do want to get a good one with good packaging, which is kind of UV protected packaging, and you want to make sure you seal it up really tight, because basically as soon as it hits oxygen it starts to oxidize and starts to change, and the color, you will notice, even with the most expensive ones, it will start to dip and get darker and darker. As soon as it gets to the colour of straw, it's not really that effective anymore, so you really want to look after it. I keep mine in my wardrobe with all my other cosmetics, so it's kept it in a cool, dark place. So vitamin C is a great ingredient. You use it in the morning, and it's the first thing I put on my face after it's cleansed. So you want to put it on your skin when your skin is nicely and freshly cleansed, and put your vitamin C all around your face, including your under eyes. So you can build this up to 2-3 times a week, because for some people there is a bit of irritation at first, and it can take time for the skin to get used to the vitamin C. So vitamin C protects against environmental damage, so pollution, free radicals, and it has some UV protection, but it is not a replacement of sunscreen. It's definitely not the replacement. You still must use sunscreen on top of vitamin C, but it is a powerful antioxidant and great for your skin, a great introduction to your skin, especially if you want to see brightening, evening of your skin, evening out of your skin, and if you have hyperpigmentation, it's a great ingredient to include into your routine. So AHAs, things like glycolic acid, this is the one that I use, the ordinary 7%. I also use Plixi Glow Tonic and the Ole Henriksen one, so there's a few glycolic acids out, and this is one that I now only use in the evening. And the reason why I use it only in the evening, especially in summer, is because it can affect the strength of your sunscreen. So it can then affect how well your skin is protected against the sun, even when you have sunscreen on. So you don't really want to use this in the daytime. Use this at the night time, and use it a few times a week, so 2 to 3 times a week. I know some people that use this every day. I would probably be a bit cautious of your skin barrier using glycolic acid every single day, so maybe use it at maximum 3 times a week. Another key thing with glycolic acid is not to mix it with your retinoids, so don't use it at the same time. So if you're using your retinoids in the evening, don't use the glycolic acid with it. The next thing is salicylic acid. You can buy, again, these from The Ordinary, and you can buy them in, you can buy salicylic acid, it's in a lot of products actually, over-the-counter products. You can buy it quite inexpensively as well, and they are BHAs. Again, you could use the BHAs 2 to 3 times a week, and then build it up to every day. So I know some people that use BHAs every day and don't find they get irritation, but again, it can cause irritation. It is that topical acid on your skin, so again, start using it quite cautiously and build it up to your own pace too. So the BHAs you can use in the morning, you just must make sure you're protecting your skin. I think, let's just say, caveat, just use sunscreen every day and protect your skin regardless of what you're doing. But with BHAs you must protect your skin, and I wouldn't use it again with retinols. So if you're going to use a retinol in the evening, maybe use your BHA in the morning, your salicylic acid in the morning, and then your retinol in the evening, so you can get the benefits of both ingredients without having a clash. The last thing I'm going to talk to you about is hyaluronic acid. This is one by the Inculus that I really like, and this helps draw moisture to the skin, so plumps the skin. So if you've got dry skin, this is a lifesaver, and you can use this on damp skin. So if you use it on damp skin, it's just going to draw that moisture to your skin so it doesn't escape in the way it does when you wash your face. Sometimes your face can feel dry. This will help keep that moisture in. Again, this is quite a non-offensive ingredient. It doesn't usually cause much irritation to the skin, but it has potential to cause irritation, just like everything does. So just keep an eye on it as you introduce it into your routine. But this is a great ingredient for just helping with elasticity, and if you have dry skin or thirsty skin, so you can have oily skin but thirsty skin, this is a great addition to your routine, and it can be used morning and evening too. I think the big takeaway is that there are so many ingredients, and there are so many things that you can use for your skin. Look at the bottles, get to familiarise yourself with the ingredients, and if you're unsure, that's the reason why I like things like The Ordinary, because they sell their molecules separately. So when you're buying your moisturising things, if you're not quite sure of how they word the ingredients, at least you can buy just the one that you feel that you need for your skin. And the next thing I would just recommend is introducing each ingredient individually. Do it for a week or so, and then, okay, that one works for my skin, and then add again, so you know if there is any irritation, you know which ingredient has started causing the irritation. If you then went and then started putting everything in a routine all at once, you had some sort of flare up of anything, you wouldn't know which one it was that was causing the irritation. So just take a few weeks to introduce the different ingredients to your skin, and hopefully you will find a routine that really works for you. I hope you found this interesting. If you've got any questions about any of the ingredients, or you'd like me to do a separate video on any of them or any of the routines, do let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.